Hello and welcome to my top 10 favorite Sun and Moon Pokemon. Now, this is, of course, just my opinion, and you are welcome to disagree with it. But anyway, on to the countdown. In the 10th spot, we have Dhelmise. Dhelmise is basically just an awesome Pokemon. It's an anchor, it's gargantuan, over 12 feet tall, and it just looks really cool to me. And it has one of my favorite designs of the whole Sun Moon region. It gives me kind of like an Aegislash vibe, which is one of my favorite Pokemon from X and Y. In 9th, we have Rockruff. Rockruff reminds me a ton of Lillipup, even maybe a little bit cuter. I have a soft spot for dogs and cats, and yeah, Rockruff definitely hits it. Lillipup is my favorite encounter on Route 1 in Unova, which is also my favorite Pokemon game. And, I mean, first Pokemon I ever caught that had Pokéros was a Lillipup. And Rockruff basically just reminds me of Lillipup, but it has an even cooler sprite and a cooler evolution. In 8th place, we have Zygarde Complete Form. Now, the Zygarde Complete Form is just like a gargantuan being. It's just a beast. Like, it probably towers above most Pokemon in the whole entire region. Its design is awesome, not to mention that you only get it with a ton of hard work, which makes it definitely all the more, well, what's the word? Rewarding. So basically it's just a great Pokemon, and time for number 7. In 7th place we have Golisopod. Golisopod is awesome. Its design is awesome, and to think it evolves from such a small Pokemon called Wimpod into this, like, beast. Like, it looks awesome, it's very good, and I couldn't think of a better bug type. In 6th place, we have Kommo-o. So, Kommo-o is part of the main dragon evolution line in this game, and it's awesome. Kommo-o is an amazing Pokemon. It is very powerful. It is, well, a beast. I keep saying that, but it really is. And I spent a ton of time getting a Kommo-o, and it was definitely worth it. So I recommend Kommo-o for your Pokemon playthroughs, but probably you'll only get him after the game. In 5th place, we have Vikavolt. So Vikavolt is the final evolution of Grubbin. And Grubbin is a rare encounter right away. In my playthrough of Pokemon Sun, one of the first Pokemon I got was a Grubbin. And I searched for that Grubbin for like 20 minutes. So I kept the Grubbin on my party, and I went through it blind, so I had no idea what its evolutions were. So when I saw Charjabug, I was a little bit disappointed, but then I realized it's the same with like a lot of bug Pokemon. There's like a Cascoon phase in the middle of it. So I was wondering what the final evolution would be. And it evolves into Vikavolt. Vikavolt is awesome. It's like it's like a bug, but it's also like a spaceship almost, like a starship. It also has like sharp arms, I guess. But the design is awesome. It's an awesome Pokemon to use, and I guess it's probably my favorite bug type in the whole entire game. In 4th place is the legendary of Sun, Solgaleo. So, I really like fire types. Solgaleo is not a fire type, somehow. Solgaleo should definitely be a fire type. But the thing is, Solgaleo's design is awesome. I really like lions, and he's basically just a colorful lion. His shiny form is amazing, and it's so colorful. But he's also really good being the legendary of the game. So I feel that the Sun legendary is better than the Moon legendary, but that's my opinion. In the third spot was my starter, Litten. So I have a cat, and I really like cats. So Litten was the obvious choice for me, being a cat, one of my favorite animals, and being a fire type, my favorite type. Combine them together and you get this cute little ferocious cat being called Litten, which is basically a perfect combination for me. In second place is Mimikyu. So, I got a Mimikyu over the GTS. I got it at level 1, and it grew to level 50 really, really quickly. And basically, it's what saved me from losing so many battles. Mimikyu is not a towering opponent. However, Mimikyu is probably one of the best Pokemon you can get on your team. Mimikyu's ability is so good. You can basically block any attack, which means you get a free hit, and usually Mimikyu can one-shot. So Mimikyu is like basically almost an invincible being. Now for my number 1 spot, it might seem a little weird, but my favorite Sun and Moon Pokemon is Bewear. So, Bewear is my favorite Pokemon for a few reasons. So, when I got this little stuffed animal when I was really young, and it was a bear stuffed animal, and Bewear is literally just a living version of it. Plus, it's a beast at fighting, and you get it at almost level 60, meaning that there you can put it right on your team, and it will do a ton of damage. But basically, it's just another cute, ferocious Pokemon that I would give up any Pokemon on my team for it. Thank you all for watching my top 10 favorite Sun and Moon Pokemon. Hope you all enjoyed. If you did, leave a like on this video and maybe subscribe. And I will see you next time.